Hello, lovely misfits. Welcome on in for Fright Night Friday. Hello, Bama. I love you. I hope you're doing all right, bud. I hope you're doing all right. I worry about you sometimes. I do. And then I'm like, I should reach out. And then my executive dysfunction and ADHD is like, haha, you're not going to remember by the time you open Facebook. Because that is my life. But overall this week, I hope everybody had a good week. Mine overall was pretty darn good. Oni, welcome on in. Yeah, so this week was pretty good. We debuted the Best of July video on YouTube. Well, we debuted it here, but it's up on YouTube if you would like to take a peek. !HL for highlight. Get you that playlist. Should be the last one on the playlist. But yeah, like I didn't remember to promote that on Twitter till today. Because just like I was talking about with checking in on Bama, every time I'm like, oh, I need to do this. I'd go to YouTube, I'd copy the link, and then by the time I got to Twitter, I couldn't remember. Like, I just got distracted by my feed and just started. It's been bad this week in that regard. It's been so bad. Yeah. It's a good time. But yeah, so next week, not this week, next week, I promise I can word. Next week I work from home again. It's my birthday. And then a week from tomorrow we do the birthday stream thing, which I should probably retweet that tweet just so people have it fresh in their minds, but I'll probably do that like Monday or Tuesday for being like, yo, people. But birthday stream will be 6-hour minimum, 14-hour max subathon with Steam key giveaways. Mofo, welcome on in. With Steam key giveaways every half hour, we'll be playing a mix of indie games and maybe some community games. What community games those would be, I'm not sure I know, but hey, we'll figure something out. You hope I have a lovely birthday? I hope I do too. It's on a Wednesday. So like, I didn't even take it off work. I'm like, eh. Although I do have to bake cookies on my birthday because apparently at work we're having a potluck on Thursday, and welcome on in, Milk Tea. And my boss is like, yeah, we're gonna need you to come into work on the potluck day. So I volunteered to bake cookies, but I hate how I have 2 weeks to work from home, and then one of those days they're like, we're gonna need you to come in for this frivolous thing. And I'm just like, okay, I enjoy baking. I really do. But this just means I need to go and pick up supplies and stuff, so. Yes. Oh, it's your birthday tomorrow. Happy early birthday, mofo. Although if you stop by, I'll say happy birthday then as well. They're not playing on stream. So, thank you for letting me know, because I can hear it. What is going on here? Why is that Wavelink had an update yesterday, and what did it do? Why is everything going through voice chat? So you guys probably couldn't even hear my intro. Well, I'm not sure, that might not have... Well, at least music's routed through the right thing. Alright, this should fix it. Maybe. I didn't notice. Oh.
What?
Yeah, we should be good now. Yeah, we should be good. What, did anything else get fucked up with my settings? Because I already had to reset everything in OBS because, I also had Windows updates today, so I don't know if it was Windows updates or the Wavelink software update that fucked me. Let's see. Discord should be in voice chat. Browser should be in browser. Music should be through music. And everything else should be through default, and default should be system. Okay, we're good. We're good. Go ahead and hit your sound command again, Mofo and Milk Tea. And thank you for the happy early birthdays. And yes. Thank you for letting me know, because I would not have known because it was coming through my headphones and not yours, because I have Discord muted for when, you know, I decide to be in there while I'm streaming, which I really should be in case a mod needs to catch my attention. Just mute myself in there, that way music doesn't do the things. Yeah, because if you don't mute yourself and you're in a voice chat and you're listening to Spotify, after you talk for so long continuously, Discord goes, hey Spotify, you may want to pause. And then it pauses the music, and then I go, what the hell happened to the music? Oh, but yeah, today was interesting. It was me and one other person, because we had 2 people off, so we were busy today. We were busy. We weren't slammed, but we were busy today at work. But, yes, but Mofo, how are you? Milk Tea, how are you? I hope you folks are doing well. So my husband, this is gonna sound really weird, but I promise it's probably funny, and it comes with a words are hard moment. My husband got some new body wash and soap and all this stuff. He was like, hey, I'm just gonna buy the next 6 months worth of soaps. It's cool. And so he's trying out a new body wash, and he had just gotten it delivered while I was at work. So I come home and I'm sitting on the toilet, and I just take a peek over at the shower, and I see this bottle that just says thick. Not with C's, unfortunately, just THICK. But it's just big, bold, black letters on it that says thick. And I'm like, start giggling at that because my brain, right? And then underneath it in smaller lettering, but this is like across the tub, I thought it said high velocity body wash. What high velocity body wash would be, I don't fucking know. But that's what I thought it said. So I just burst out laughing. And my husband comes to the door and he's like, what are you laughing at? I'm like, your soap. And he's like, what's so funny? And I look at it again, and then I notice it says high viscosity, not high velocity soap. So it's high viscosity soap. It's really thick, so kind of concentrated or something, but yeah. Currently stuffing your face with a club sandwich. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, I ate entirely too much junk food this week. Well, Monday I had soup. And then Tuesday we had, what did we have on Tuesday? Tuesday we had, okay, so Tuesday for dinner we had Chicken Shack, which is some roasted chicken. Good, really good potatoes, really good onion rings. I took my leftovers for lunch on Wednesday, and at lunch on Wednesday I had that. And then we had pasta for dinner. And then Thursday, I was okay. And then, oh no, I'm screwing up my timeline. Anyway, I ate a whole bunch of takeout junk food this week, and it was terrible. Yeah, thick, high velocity, right? I'm terrible. I am so terrible with words. You folks know that. And so anyway, we actually got beer, so I'm not drinking hard liquor this week. We've got the Founders Backwoods Baster. It's ale aged in oak bourbon barrels. This is actually one of my favorites of theirs. 11% alcohol by volume. Expect lovely warm smells of single malt scotch, oaky bourbon barrels, smoke, sweet caramel, and roasted malts. A bit of earthy spice and a scintilla of dark fruit. It's a kickback sipper made to excite the palate. So, I've got 2 different beers for the next 10 weeks. We'll be switching it up between Backwoods Bastard and Dirty Bastard, which is also another Founder's beer. And I love both of them. I prefer the Backwoods Bastard, but damn, the Dirty Bastard is fucking tasty. Anyhow, how about we start hopping on into Detention? I should be able to finish this week. And if I finish early, I think we're gonna hop... I don't want to say what we're gonna hop into because I'm not convinced on it yet. I'm not sure. I've got a few horror games that we can hop into afterwards. It all depends on how we're feeling. So, anyway, let me get Detention up and running. Running. Yeah. Okay. That was loud as fuck. I'm sorry. I forget, is that actually coming through... Is that coming through system, or could I not tie it to the game? Because if it's game, I'll turn it down. No, it's through system. Alright, I'll just have to watch my levels then. Alright. So, let us move on over to Detention. We are going to continue. So, the story so far is basically... Did we scuff? Or did my... Am I still here? Hold, please. Okay, no, we're good. My stream preview on my third monitor, my stream preview through Twitch, it was frozen back on my intermission screen, and I thought maybe shit just hit the fan, so we're fine. Story so far, we started out as a male school student at this Asian... I'm not sure if this is Korean, Chinese, Japanese. That's why I'm just gonna say Asian. Yeah, I need to turn this down. I definitely need to turn that down. We'll go here, maybe. And then we fall asleep at our desk, we wake up, and a typhoon has hit. We find one other student who is this female student, who we are currently playing as. We were the only 2 left at the school. The bridge to get, I guess the school's on a slight island or something, I don't know. The bridge has broken, so we can't get out. And then at some point, the male student is either dead or like in a suspended animation. So we're trying to get places and stuff, and I don't remember any of the buttons. Shuimo painting. It's a scene from near the school. Because I know that there's... Oh, okay. That's how I get there. So... And there's these supernatural entities going through. What do I need this for? Bowl found in Mr. Cow's room, used for gambling. All right, well, she started moving back. I can't remember where we need to go or where we've been, so this will be fun. Okay, so I can't use it on her, and we're about to die. I forgot we were holding our breath, but we got away. Heck yeah. All right, so here's our male student. I remember getting this and it's saying about something slitting someone's throat. That's why I was trying it on that entity. But is it talking about? It's talking about him. Well, rest in peace if you're not already dead. Oh, they make us do it. Oh, that's just precious. I'm guessing we have to blood straining into the bowl. Now we have a bowl of blood. What do we need a bowl of blood for? I don't fucking know. Prophecy is revealed when a sacrifice is made with the blood of the innocent. Okay, so that's what the whole sacrifice thing is. But now what? Like, I don't know. Let's see, let's go out this way. I don't know where this offering needs to be made, so we're gonna just check a lot of places out. Excuse me. Still a dead mouse. No wonder it smells so bad in here. Okay, but... Excuse me. Okay, so there's nothing in here, it doesn't look like. So, like, is there something I can do here with the blood bowl? Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, it doesn't do anything. I'm so sorry. I didn't know what else to do. So essentially, I basically just... I can't take another look. I basically possibly just killed him for God knows what reason. We have no clue. I don't exactly know how close I can be to them when I let go of my breath. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, so they give up after a little bit. Okay. May the Earth God protect me. Can we put that there? Okay, it doesn't do anything there. We tried. Trail downhill has disappeared. And disappeared was spelled wrong. So Mofo, for your birthday tomorrow, what you getting up to? Okay, I can't actually climb up onto the stage. I was wondering about that because I could previously, cannot anymore. What's that? Okay, I hope I can wake from this nightmare. This is the device to control the roll-up door. I'm not familiar with how this works. Might get hurt trying to operate it. It's all boarded up. I see that. Okay, so I know we came in here because we somehow erased the blood. Okay, so this is where we found the bowl with the knife. Bowl and the knife. Doesn't do anything. I'm sure once we get to the right place, I'm gonna look at it and go, oh, that makes sense. Doesn't do anything. Alright. So nothing in this room. Oh, that's right, this is a combination lock. So, like... After throwing the dice into the bowl, they turned into teeth. Are the numbers supposed to mean anything? 623. So, like, I thought 623 had something to do with this, but I don't understand. Strange combination lock. I can't open it unless I know how to read these weird symbols. So I need to figure out how to read the weird symbols. Which I clearly have not done yet. Alright, there's nothing over here. An essay from my sophomore year. When's the last time they updated this bulletin? Alright. And I hate that. Alright. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I have my heart rate monitor on, but I never opened the app. Should connect right about now. Or in a moment. General! Welcome on in. Alright, we gotta let go of our breath here for a second. What's up, General? How are you doing? Alright, do we go... We can't go downstairs because we're on the main floor, so let's go up to 2. Also, why did my heart rate monitor not do the thing? Hold on. My apologies. Heart rate monitor, where are you? It's connected? What are you doing? Hmm?
Hello there.
Hello there, Zahn. Alright, we'll turn Bluetooth off and back on.
General Kenobi.
Sometimes that can do it. You know what? We're gonna close that. Do this. Sorry, troubleshooting. I just realized my heart rate monitor, while it's on, I never opened the app. And then I opened the app and now it's like not showing up. So, hello. Yes. Although there have been times where it just decides it doesn't want to work. So... this must be one of those times? Question mark? Just everything's broken. It's fine. There we go. Okay, now I gotta do the waveform too. I had to refresh the cache. The current page. There we go. Now we're all set. You heard your name. What did you do now? I didn't say you did anything. I was just I was saying hello and how are you? What have you been up to? Like, I'm trying to make small talk because that's... Oh wait, no, Mofo! Oh my god, you guys are the same color tonight. At least on my screen. Never mind. Mofo, you heard your name. I was just asking what your plans were for your birthday tomorrow. Yeah, everything's broken. No, Windows Update broke everything. Let's be honest here. Alright. So this is... what's that say? It's all boarded up. Yes, we know it's all boarded up. It's been one of those weeks. Okay, so I can go through there. You know what? Let's go through there. See what happens. Because I forget what's through here. This is actually a save room, so I should probably save. This is an altar for praying. Yes. Yeah, it has been a hell of a week. Your plans are to go to lunch with some friends, followed by drinks at a bar. Yes, that sounds like fun. Alright. Is there anything here? There's an offering of food, which, sure, why not? Which that respawns every time I use it, so... Okay. What was in here? I forget. A few miscellaneous items. Can I put the bowl of blood in there? I have no clue what to do with the bowl of blood. I know that's the next step, but as for what to do with it... Walk out the door, immediately get hit. Okay, cool. We're in a good place. Okay, so there's literally nothing that way except for that door I came through. Cool. All right. So we're done down that hallway. Died young, written on paper. This is Way's classroom. Okay. I guess we'll go in there and see if there's anything to do with the bowl of blood. This doesn't do anything. You're on your own now. Who wrote this? Sin! Welcome on in. How are you? Also, you didn't necessarily mess it up. Your pinky finger messed it up. Because I do that all the time. I accidentally, hit that slash button when I hit enter. Yeah. It's not your fault. Just blame your pinky. It's solely your pinky's fault. Alright, what's in here? This is the bathroom. What? Who was that? Okay. Anything we can do with the bowl of blood in here? Like, shove it down the toilet or something? Doesn't do anything. Gonna blame Canada and your L-shaped enter keys for that one? Fair enough. Fair enough. You accidentally hit buttons all the time with your knee keyboard. It's almost nothing for it to register a press. Holy shit. Okay. Alright, to avoid that creature, we're just gonna go through the classroom. Yeah, I accidentally hit buttons all the time. I'm actually at a point where I need to cut my nails because I keep hitting the wrong buttons, so... You accidentally hit space a lot. It's super light. Ah, okay. Alright, what's up another floor? Third floor. Bloodstains. What's in here? I'm guessing that... Oh, okay. I see that there's symbols here. The blood sank into the marks. What can I use to print out the engravings? Fuck! Really? I need to go find... I doubt this is the answer. This doesn't do anything. Aha, making a print with the notebook. Good, I'm glad I didn't have to go and find some paper. Added to journal, blood print. Printed from the classroom desk, written the symbols and numbers from Yi Ching, or the Book of Changes, an ancient Chinese divination text, a microcosm of the universe and a symbolic description of the processes of change. Yeah, I've got a couple of new things coming in the mail soon-ish, for stream stuff, so I'm excited. I still have to do my art project for the birthday stream next weekend. So, yeah. I'm in a good place there, but good news is I work from home this week, which means I have plenty of time to, work on that art project on my lunch breaks. You snooped and saw what you bought. I had a feeling some people would, but I kind of want to see if anyone notices one of the things I bought once it gets here and I start using it. I'm kind of curious. Speaking of mail, you're upset with yourself. You ordered that Mass Effect Legendary cache back in February and forgot to change the shipping. Oh no. Oh, that's... Oh shit. So, I changed... Fun story. I am subscribed to the Loot Crate cargo crate for Firefly because I love Firefly. And before the move, as soon as we had our move date, I changed my address with the Loot Crate because I knew another one was coming soon. However, they billed me the same day I changed it, and because they actually initiated the billing process before I changed it, it got sent to my old place. Or rather, it would have if I didn't have my forwarding address sent to here. However, because I get shipping notifications and stuff, they were like, oh, being rerouted. I'm like, okay, cool, we're fine. And then all of a sudden it was like, shipping exception, returning to sender. I'm like, excuse me, what? So that should be getting sent back out to me. I think today was actually the date they were processing those. So if I don't see it in 2 weeks, I'm hitting up their customer support and kind of giving them, I don't want to say giving the customer support person hell, but I want my crate. So your old neighbor is going to hold on to it for you. That's awesome, Zahn. I'm glad to hear that. All right. So let us look at this book. What was the excuse me, hello? So 623. So 623. I'm not gonna remember this shit. I think that one. Oh, good. I can actually look at it from here. I don't have to back out. Okay. 6. Okay. 211. 211. Okay. And then 121. Aha! Click sound from the lock. All right. Here we go. Up the other side. Okay, up to the 3rd floor. Excuse me. Okay, this is interesting. This is an altar for praying. Save progress? Sure. Nothing on the board. Okay, so now I can go through that. Wait. We've been... Wasn't there debris blocking the rest of the way? Red dim glow emanates from the classroom. Wood debris hinders my sight. So maybe not? Oh, this is where the bars were. Okay. Did I see the Ghost Hunter game blue? Yes, I did. I'm like this close to buying it tonight and playing it tomorrow because it looks pretty awesome. I saw somebody playing it today, like briefly, like ever so briefly. And like it is very similar to Phasmo. It's got different elements. That's why I'm kind of interested. But you can definitely tell it's still early access. What does this say? Counselor's office. Okay, so Counselor's office is the only place to go here. Okay. Blue's been playing it all afternoon according to Steam. And of course this is locked. Why would they want... Oh. Hold breath? Nope, holding breath doesn't do shit. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, so I'm debating. Imee! Hello, welcome on in. Yeah, so I'm debating picking that up to play tomorrow. Because I know we did Mass Effect on the weekend last week. And as much as I want to do it again tomorrow, we won't be playing. That means we won't be playing Phasmo or something else on a Saturday for another week unless I include it as part of the Devil Carrying the Countless Souls. Included in the community game portion of the birthday stream. He hides in the shadows and prey on your fear. If he sees you, run away and never look back. Perfect sound effect for me being killed. Kinda. Any other words of wisdom, Nona? But Imee, how are you? So I collect them all, scavenge from all the pain in the world. She didn't come through this screen. Okay. The devil okay, so she's just kind of a random NPC. Tired, been a long work day. It's been a long work week. Being strangled, caught in, oh, one small twitch and I'm instantly crushed. I missed what that said, the first part. It was a little too fast for me. Excuse me. Okay. I wasn't clicking anything and it was still making me go one way or the other. I'm like, Also lost because you have zero idea what this game is. So, and Day, welcome on in. This is Detention. The really short version, because I'm not exactly sure what's going on. We've only put in about an hour 15 into this game, and it's 8:30-ish. So I'm gonna do my meds while I kind of explain what I understand to be happening. So you start out this game playing as a male student. I think Wei is his name. He falls asleep during class, and when he wakes up, everyone's gone. Students, teacher, everybody. Come to find out there was a typhoon, and now he's stuck at his school. He's stuck at his school in this typhoon. The bridge washed away. In a river of blood, may I add. At least it was red. And in the gymnasium, he found this female student who joined him. Now, at some point, they get knocked out or something. I don't actually remember what happened. But when they come to, and by they I mean she, we start playing as her. Wei is tied up upside down on the gymnasium stage, just hanging there unconscious. So we're trying to figure out how to get out of the school, how to get help, how to do something. And this school is getting haunted or possessed by random creatures. And one of which you have to hold your breath when you're near it, otherwise it's going to attack you, and now we have a new one to deal with. It's kind of a point-and-click puzzle horror game. But we ended up having to slit Wei's throat with a box cutter, because that's a thing we do. Yeah, so this is just a horror version of your greatest fear as a kid, sleeping through your bus stop. Oh my god, I could rarely sleep on the bus, but when I did, I was freaked the fuck out. This is an Indonesian horror, right? I'm actually not quite sure where this hails from. I'm sure if I looked at the Steam page, I would find out. I've been saying Asian just to kind of cover everything in that general vicinity. Welcome on in, Serena! And for those of you newer to the stream, I am a type 2 diabetic. I control my diabetes with diet, exercise, oral meds, and insulin injections, which is why we're taking this brief pause right now, so I can inject myself with some insulin. But yeah. You think it's Taiwan? Taiwanese? Okay. You're getting confused with another favorite one. Ah. Grr. Yes, grr. Yeah, Serena's also got a second sound effect in there, which is a throwback to viral videos, I think just before YouTube came out? Alright. So the sharp is discarded properly. Now we're working on the antiseptic garbage. Badger, not quite Badger. Another animal-based, excuse me, another animal-based, viral video thing. Forgot you had to sort out your stream stuff prior to streaming. Thank you, Day. Yeah, I had Windows updates and everything today. So, and a Wavelink update yesterday. So, like, everything's all sorts of fucked up for me. Animal-based. Maybe what the fuck, mate? Not quite. I wonder. Serena, can you hit yours again? Okay, still locked. Okay. Shit. Okay, so what happens? Can I run? Will it let me run? Because we just got killed by this thing. Excuse me. That's interesting because clearly we didn't run down that entire hallway to start. So they, oops, you have no concept of time right now. I don't think anybody does, to be honest. Amitabha Buddha, Amitabha Buddha. Whoever wrote Buddha's name all over the wall. So, wait, did it just say whoever? What is this place all about? Added to journal, counseling record. Wait, time still exists? So that's so 2019. Exactly. What is time? Glow! Welcome on in, my dear. I hope you're doing all right. Time does not exist. It is an artificial construct cooked up by the human consciousness in order to keep things orderly. Piece of ripped counseling record. Age 17. Mother, age 17. Mother is a housewife. Negative, troubled attitude. Constant tardiness, gradually improving, required follow-up. Encourage leisure activities such as reading. Signed by faculty members, counselor Ching-Ming Huai, homeroom teacher Yin Su-han, ROTC officer Bai Gu Fong, and principal Shenjin. If I say these incorrectly, please understand I'm not exactly sure of the pronunciation, so I'm sorry. Time is a soup. Hi. I hear arguments. My bed. I sleep much better on my own bed. It's quite foggy outside. I can barely see the roads. Someone cleaned the desk up for me. Probably Mom. I feel like there's no privacy in this house. A well-built closet. It was part of Mom's dowry.
May we burn her?
Sister, welcome on in. How are you? What? Mom's throwing my stuff away without telling me. Old photograph in trash. A quote is written on it. Remember, hope is a good thing, maybe the best of things, and no good thing ever dies. I hate it when she does this. They say I should enjoy my youth, but I find it difficult. What happens after graduation? Where should I go? Will I end up like Mom? Stop worrying so much, Ray. Life moves on regardless. Be hopeful. At least this weekend's going to be. This weekend? What is going on this weekend? Excuse me? Welcome on in, Builder. This is Detention. It is an Asian point-and-click horror puzzle game. So you've been threatened into installing Final Fantasy XIV. Oh no. You're gonna be lurking while you pretend to work, but really you're playing Power Wash Simulator. Thank you, Zahn. I love your face. Yeah, Zahn loves Power Wash Simulator. Oh no, do we know what happened to Mom? I have no clue, but it sounds like arguments. They're fighting again. Feeling a bit sleepy now. I should go to bed. Go to bed? Sure. If a paper plane could whisk my dreams away from here. Where I could wake up and find myself in a foreign land to start a new life as a stranger to all. Oh, how wonderful that'd be. I feel you there, Ray. I feel you there. Foreign land was the achievement we got. So now we're back in the gymnasium or auditorium, and Way's body is gone. The command post? So this is the middle of the field. Oh, this is not the same place. Okay. I thought it was. It is not. Relatable. Yeah. I've often thought about actually picking that up just for shits and giggles, just to... Because sometimes it's the tedious stuff that actually relaxes me the most. Like, that's why I used to play Sea of Thieves a lot. The field's collapsed here. Everything's flooded into a river of crimson mud. There doesn't seem to be an end. That's why I used to play Sea of Thieves a lot before a lot of PvP started happening with all the stuff they added, because I'm not huge into PvP, and I could just calm myself down at the end of a long, frustrating day by just sailing around, but now there's always people trying to kill you, and I'm just like, eh. Flooded sounds like Michigan. It does, and a lot of European countries are actually flooding pretty bad right now. Our flagpole stand. The rope keeps knocking on the poles. Yeah, my dad's having to deal with getting water out of his basement other than the sump pump again, because it can't keep up, so. Alright, door is completely blocked. This should be the Puppetry Club's workshop. Oh great, we gotta deal with dolls in this game. A puppet theater on, well, puppets, not dolls. Theater on a hand-drawn cart. During summer break, the boys in class would use this as their battle tank. Unfortunately, they quickly broke the wheels. There's a note on the cart. The Lantern Spectre. An illustration of the Lantern Spectre. If you chance upon a lantern spirit, avert your gaze and stand unmoving. When it comes near, still your breath. Do not panic, and it will keep on moving. So basically, you see the lantern person, you hold your breath. And don't move. And don't look at them. Okay. But, let's see. Ooh, okay. So, I was looking... Oh, wait, maybe that was under notes then. Hold on. So this, I'm assuming, is Ray's counseling record just torn in half, because mother is a housewife. The negative, troubled attitude, you know, being in an abusive household. Same thing with the constant tardiness. that can be counted down towards not being able to get to school on time because of things going on at home and stuff. So I'm thinking this is Ray's counseling profile. Can we get in this side? We can get in this side. Ooh. The glass beakers here are from our biology lab. They are each holding puppets inside, which is not bizarre at all, not concerning at all. A large mass of puppets hanging from the ceiling. A brick furnace. I remember back then, Mom said she burned spirit money to bless our health and good fortune. I always thought of it as closer to dealing with the devil. Okay, I thought when I clicked over here that was something else. Okay. So we're gonna have to burn something there, but we don't have the thing to burn yet. Excuse me. So theoretically tonight I should be able to finish this, and if it's early enough we'll get started on our next horror game. And then I can also if I start on the next horror game tonight, I can put up the choose my next horror game channel point redemption, so that's neat. Yeah, I didn't want to go up or down the stairs till I checked this direction. There's a note on the desk. Hey, by Wu Chang. Black and white permanence according to the legend. Wait. Black and white impermanence. According to the legends, they are two ancient officials. During a routine inspection, misfortune befell them and they perished trying to protect one another. The Lord of the Dead, seeing their loyalty, appointed them the duty of messengers of death. It was then that people who died would see them arrive to claim their souls. Interesting. Yes, we will save. And then see what else is this direction. Hey look, it's the two Death Guardians. So we probably have to make 2 sacrifices. Or 2 figures are carved on the door, or give them something to hold. These are supposed to be guardians, but they look more like Heibai Wu Chang. Their hands look they should be holding something. What could they be missing? Yes, what indeed? So it looks like we need a fan and a duster? I don't know. Whatever they are, I'm sure we'll find them. Alright, back to the stairs!
And I hope that you're having an uwu day.
Laura, welcome on in. How are you? Alright, do we go downstairs? You know what? We'll go downstairs first. Ooh, wait. Door? Door's locked from the other side. This should lead to the atrium. Alright, question is, I was about to say, is this a basement? Or is this the first floor? No, this is a fucking dungeon is what this goddamn is. A kneeling figure with a wooden token on its back. Can't really tell who it is with the hood on its head. Wooden stocks and shackles. A bit of dried blood on the edges. A kneeling figure. There's some blood on its hood. Why is she not concerned by any of this? I do not know. I wish I knew. The temples, this is a temple, divine incense burner. Before we pray, Mom always lights 3 incense sticks. She tells the gods her name and birthplace, then launches into spiritual drivel. She often lays her many problems and wishes upon them. Why does she not tell a real person? Instead, they fall upon an invisible god. Okay, so Ray is an atheist. I don't blame her. The cell's empty. Smells like rotting plants. What kind of criminals do they lock up here? Another kneeling figure. Who are these supposed to be? Yeah, she's not concerned at all, and that concerns me. Aha! Spirit money to go burn. Beautiful. A metal door. It's locked. Hooded figure is gone. Lovely. Doing well, you've been building a post-apocalyptic fortress in The Sims? Oh, nice. Aw. I've been debating about picking up a Phasmo-like game. Blue Fat Ninja posted something in the Phasmophobia channel in my Discord if you're interested, Laura. I'm thinking about picking it up. I'm still not completely convinced, but I may pick it up. I think it's like $18. Wait, the brick fire thing is in here. Come on. You'll check it out. Yeah, so it's still in early access, so it's gonna have its bugs, but I'm thinking of picking it up, downloading it tonight, and then playing it on stream tomorrow. Ghost Hunter Court. It's been suggested to you a bunch. Okay. I didn't know. I've been terrible. I've been at streams, but I've been at streams super late and not completely there. Okay. Brick furnace. You're not gonna say the rest of it? Okay. Well, let's, burn. Oh, otherworldly spirits. I offer this spirit money to ask for your protection. The fire went out? The furnace is suddenly gone cold. Is something in there? How can this be? It should have been reduced to ashes if it was inside. Feathered fan. Well, I know where that goes. No. In no way are you terrible. I just feel that way sometimes, that's all. Oh, shit. I wasn't paying close enough attention, apparently. Well, we died. We still have the fan, though. That's good.
In return for your service,
Oh, Serena!
commander of all rebel troops. You have earned nothing less.
Serena, what are you doing? Thank you for those gift subs to Imi and
I hereby promote you to
Glow.
commander of all rebel troops. You have earned nothing less.
Imi, Glow, welcome back to the lovely Misfit Brigade. Enjoy your blue police box. It will serve you well in time and space. Imi, what month is this for you? And Glow, is this your first month or... I mean, I think you've been given gift subs before. Hit button. Yes, Serena, button. Push the button. But Glow, you don't have a sound effect, so regardless of what month you are on, if you would like a sound effect that you and only you can use, please feel free to DM it to me in Discord. YouTube link with a timestamp or an actual file, or if you want me to record something with my own voice, I can do that too. 5-ish seconds or less within Twitch TOS, of course, so. Push the button.
You are legend. Wait for it. Daddy.
Son!
Legend Daddy.
Zan, thank you for the gift subs to Dream, Gar, Freak, Minarchs, and Arrow Blue. You are fantastic. I love you. Save some love for next weekend. Because next weekend, not a week from tomorrow, is the birthday stream. That's a subathon. And any gift subs, any bits, any tips you give during that subathon will extend the time. We'll start with a 6-hour minimum. We're going all the way up to 14 if it gets to that. So, yes. Yes. So save some for that so you can watch me stream for 14 hours and be dead inside by the end. Gar, welcome on in. Gar, Mofo can fill you in, but basically you can have your sound effect that you and only you can use, 5 seconds or less within Twitch TOS. Discord me the sound effect, YouTube link with a timestamp, actual file, or something you would like me to record with my own voice. So, 14 week, go for a full 24. I can't. I might have to, no, I won't have to sail. But my diabetes tells me no, bad. All right, back to the game. Yeah, I will. Full disclosure, I have never in my entire life been awake for 24 hours straight. I came close. These human-like objects are filled with evil over time. Every time I pass her, she's got different things to say. Deal with them as with the lingered. What else have you got? Anything? No? Okay. Do not recommend. So I collect all of them scavenged from all the pain in the world. I know I've read her say that, but I've seen her say that. The road has collapsed, there is no way back. Welcome on in, Puddle. Foul thoughts gather and accumulate until they... I can't read fast enough. They begin to twist into a monstrous storm. Who was that? Lord, thank you for the 476? 476 is a bizarre number, but thank you for the bits. I love you. You've done it a few times back when you were a teenager, but back then you could work 2 hours of sleep and be fine. See, that's the thing. If I get like 2 hours of sleep, if I take a 2-hour nap, I'm usually fine the next day. It's the day following that I'm fucked. But then anyway, the closest I've come to a 24-hour was 22 and a half hours straight when I went to TwitchCon last year, because I had to go 3 hours. We left at like 5 a.m. Our house at like 5 a.m. to get to the airport. Plane took off around 8. And then that's Eastern time. And then we traveled back in time to actually get to San Diego. And then I didn't want to be getting up way too early and not being able to stay up late. So I stayed up until... Yeah, it was bad. I stayed up till at least midnight.
Train has pulled into the station.
Oh yeah.
All aboard. Choo choo.
Thank you, son. Choo choo.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, so level 3? We've completed a level 2. We're in a level 3. Yes. So, but yeah, the second closest time I came to staying up 24 hours was when I was writing a, what was supposed to be a 50-page play for a stage, for, a stage writing, a playwriting, class in college. I had absolutely 0 pages written at the beginning of that, the day before. I knew what I was going to write. It was a matter of writing it. And writing it only took like 2 hours, but it was the formatting that killed me. I ended up taking like an hour or 2-hour nap before I had to get up and finish it. So yeah. Let's see. Your years of high school so far have been, sleep schedule has been, and still is fucked. Yes, okay, so how do we avoid these things? Do I have to hold my breath? I might have to hold my breath. I don't know if I can make it through here. Yes, quack.
Quack.
Oh shit, we barely made that. God, I love Tall Matt's quack. Oh, so very much. Alright, let's get out of here. That music is kind of annoying. Alright, so we have the fan. So let's go upstairs now that we've been downstairs. This goes up to the roof. The gate's locked. Music is so spooky. Music be spooky, yes. Roots are growing out of the seams. The door is completely blocked. Your plan is to just quack all the time until you hear yours? That's fair. I honestly, you know, and please don't take any offense to this, I don't remember whose quack is which half the time. I mean, like, Tall Matt's is easy because neurodivergent alternating. Pixie, I just know her voice super well. But yeah. Yes, and I did get a puddle quack. I think. Pungent, mossy smell permeates. You don't take offense, you'll know it. Yeah. Well, I assume you'll know your own. It's just a matter of, I wish I knew all of them. See, there are various films on this rack. They seem to be all tangled together. The film in the media room is being projected from here. Our military education class often played political propaganda. The instructor always has a million things to say about whatever happens in the film. Are there any other films I can play? So we're looking for incense. We're looking for another thing to put in those doorways thing, and about 10 seconds left in the hype train. Projection room, okay. And so we're looking for incense and the other thing, and now we're looking for a thing of film. Brilliant. Thank you, folks, for the level 2 hype train. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Choo choo.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. We got puppers. So your quack sounds like more rack, rack. Yep, and that's not a problem. So here's some incense, it looks like. The board's all moldy now. Another chew.
Another choo-choo.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Serena. Oh, that's a creepy face. Thank you for the 100 bits. I love you. You're too kind. Yeah, I will be reminding people about the birthday stream on Twitter and in the Discord sometime this upcoming week. Slogan reads, "Leave your death in the hands of others." An unmarked grave embedded in the middle of the room. Shouldn't be anything buried underneath. There are 3 unlit incense sticks here. You know what? We're gonna leave them for now. I want to check out what else is going on here. Doesn't it remind you of old Pogface when he was smiling and looking down? Oh, a little bit. I see what you're talking about. So like there were all of these awesome Pog champs that they had rotating on a daily basis, right? I'm kind of sad they didn't choose one of those to become the new Pog champ. I'm sad they chose the Velociraptor. Patriotism demands of us sustained sacrifice. So we probably need those incense, but I don't think we should do it while this film is playing. Is what I'm hearing. Is what I'm thinking. Alright. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do... Actually, no, I think we need to take the incense. Because I don't think there's anywhere else for us to go right now. Well, wish us the best of luck here.
In return for your service, I hereby promote you to commander of all rebel troops. You have earned nothing less.
1 month from 3 goddamn years.
Blue, thank you for the 35-month subscription. This just means I need to figure out what my 3-year subscription sound needs to be, because I have special ones for 1 year, 2 year, now I need a special one for 3 years. If anyone has any suggestions for bit alerts, gift sub alerts, resub alerts, anything of that like, please put it in the suggestion channel in the Discord, because I'm always looking for suggestions on how to spice up different amounts of bits, gift subs, so on and so forth. So I have a month. Well, I've been trying to think of it for 6. The Velociraptor can't be changed, have unfavorable beliefs, because it'd all be dead. I know, it's just one of those things. Something with your gremlin voice, of course, but I don't know what I wanted to say. We're gonna take the incense and probably die. Okay. The grave of Wei Chung Ting? Oh, right. Wei. He already... Is the legacy of the deceased always just a mere rock? So is that supposed to be Wei's face? So you tried the new Ghost Hunter's Corp. It definitely needs work, but the game has serious potential to overthrow Phasmo. I was thinking of picking it up to try out tomorrow on stream, but the biggest issue I have with it is it's asking for 16 gigs of RAM, which I do have, but that also means that it might put real strain trying to stream it at the same time. When did all this writing appear? Snitcher? Is this about an informer? So it's like I'm on the fence. I don't want to put money into it just yet. It's like one of those things. Oh shit. Okay. So don't look at it. Don't look at it. Then we gotta hold our breath. Oh, shoot. Okay. I thought it was seeing me already, so I'm like, well, fuck. So that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. RIP. I forget, do I have a RIP sound effect? I do not remember. Nice and creepy, though. Yep. The Lantern Spectre once roamed as a lingered. It now serves the unworldly dutifully. You will remain unseen if your face is turned away. It smells your fear. Do remember to hold your breath. How about 3 years? 3 years you've stayed through Cordy's confusion? TM, thank you.
3.
So, okay, that's...
3 years, 3 years.
I almost sound like a pirate type thing.
3 years. 3 years you've stayed through Cordy's confusion. Thank you.
The distressed cries of the weak. When you find yourself powerless, you choose to harm those who are frail. I have no clue what they're talking about. See, every time I die, when I come back, it's like, ah! And then I have to, like, enter into something. And then it's fine. Can't wait to see the creepy lantern guy again. New favorite person. Right? Actually, since we're here... excuse me. Her hands look like that. Yes, I know.
Yes, I know. Now we have to go back down into the, into the dungeon.
You kind of want to learn more about Lantern Man? Exactly. I kind of want to know more about the one that was, I had to run away from. Also, her entire feet are soaked. Her shoes are waterlogged. That's like shin deep water. That's no fun. All right. I do as Mom does with incense in hand, ignoring the kinds of prayers she'd prefer. I ask the gods only for a way to live as myself. What was that sound? Okay, so... I almost feel like Wei the boy and her are the same person? I don't know. Interesting. You don't know why it replied. I think it just replies to the whole thread, and it starts with that whole thread. Like, I don't understand, but like, it only shows the first message. Prison gate is open? The wood token on the statue's back is loose? Alright, now we can go put that on the door. At least we didn't have to light the incense, well, we lit the incense, but with what? The world may never know. You know what? Do this. Almost like 3 years. Thank you, Lore. I love you, Lore. Like a chill air drifts inward. Is there more symbolism behind them? You know, this game took after borderline genocide that happened in Taiwan, but there was more lore behind Lantern Man. You might want to do research. Oh. A copper statue of the president. It can be seen from almost anywhere in the school. Okay, cool. I think, maybe. Can't read that. So that's the doorway I came from. So what's this door? Ugh. The windows are covered in protective talismans. Isn't this the phone from the principal's office? I have to pick up the receiver to dial. But what am I dialing for? I don't have a phone number to dial yet. That's the problem. There's nothing important on the bookshelves. The cabinet looks familiar. There's a key inside. We got a roof key. Nice. Okay, so the roof key, we gotta go back to the other building, which we will in a moment, but I want to explore
A teeny bit more.
You never like the ... in horror games? It's like a jump scare coming. Oh, for me, it doesn't bother me, but I'm not normal. This office is blocked off by a fence. Layers of barbed wire. Hope I don't get caught and tear my flesh. Oh yeah, happy thoughts. Ooh, this is a different looking one. Okay, we made it. Sweet. Ooh, door.
Where does this go?
The music room. There's a piano inside. It was probably last used during our freshman chorus competition. Someone write a song about Lantern Man. Yeah. We have music class scheduled every semester. It's mostly used as a testing center, though. The hell? In the middle of the room hangs a bird cage. A puppet lies locked inside. It's got a hood on. I've never seen this style before. Okay, but what can I do with it? Can't sing for shit, but you might learn a few piano things for it. I can't sing worth shit either. Alright. Excuse me. So something's gonna tell me what notes to play to probably free the puppet. You'll write it, you'll offer vocals. Heck yes. Is this the light switch? Hallway light switch. Am I gonna have to turn it off at some point? The broadcasting room. There are some playback devices inside. Can't argue with playback devices. Although creepy tree with faces, not really my jam. Oops, I didn't read that. On the table are some broadcasting equipment. The speakers are emitting a small staticky sound. You can almost hear whispering. A tree's grown through the wall. There are leaves all over the room. Moss grows on the door and windows. A large 8-track player. It's usually used for school broadcasts. The power's connected. Do I just need to stick an 8-track tape in? So we need an 8-track tape. So we are looking for some sheet music, an 8-track tape, and I'm pretty sure there was something else that I'm not remembering right now. This is what happens when I drink some alcohol. I'm gonna get fucking lost here. I should probably go to the roof, but I kind of wanna see what's out here. Dude, why are there so many fucking things? Like, I'm gonna get fucking lost. Alright, well, look, you know what? Before we go any further, we're gonna go to the fucking roof, because otherwise I'm not gonna remember how to get there, and there is not a map here. I feel better now. Alright. Wait, there isn't a map in this game? As far as I know, there's not. We're gonna have to pass by him at least once more. I wish I could run a little bit faster. That would be great. Okay, go back to this building. We will do this. You'll love how it's animated in moving limbs. What's animated in moving limbs? My character? I'm confused.
Time to go to the roof.
I am gonna say that I may not play... If I play Phasma tomorrow, I won't be doing too many voices, because my throat is actually kind of rough today. That was dark version of me. Real! And dark version of me just jumped off the roof. Bloodstained film reel. Awesome. Yeah, it is never good. Alright, where was that film room? Was it on this floor? I think so, but I'm not positive. Yes, projection room. Alright, let's see. I wonder what's contained in this film. Alright, now to go look at it, we gotta go down to the projection, or to the viewing room, or whatever the fuck they call it. What do they call it? Media room. If we're lucky, we get to watch a movie as part of the lecture. It's also great for sneaking a nap. You don't have a good feeling since it was bloodstained. I know, right? 025. 1, 2, 1. 025 121. Can someone type that in chat, please? 025 121. Thank you. I'm assuming it's 025 and not just like 0. So, thank you. Because I don't have a pen handy currently, so. And it's one of those things that because I told you folks to help me remember it, I will remember it without help. However, if I didn't, I'd forget in 2 seconds. One of those weird things like I tell people all the time, can you remind me of this? Can you remind me this in 2 days' time? And then I'll remember it on my own because I don't want to burden that person with reminders. Because I'm a normal person. Alright, what's down here again? Is this the dungeon? This is the dungeon. We don't need any numbers down there. This is locked from the other side. That was the puppet room. Because we're coming through here again, we will save. Go back through here. Go back through here. So this could be the piano? I doubt it's the piano, but it could be the piano. What was in here? Oh, it could be phone number. All right, receiver. 0, 2. Oh shit. Okay, hold up. Okay, receiver. 0, 2, 5, 1, 2, 1. Miss Fang, your country appreciates your assistance. What's left is only the dial tone. Oh, it's the big dude again? Oh wait, no, this is a different dude, isn't it? Clearly, I locked the door behind me, thank God. I have no clue who Shadow Man is. I'm guessing it's probably my dad. Honestly. So, what was the whole point of that phone call? Oh? Military police puppet. Puppet picked up in the hallway dressed as a military policeman is holding a pistol in hand. Alright, good for the puppet, I guess. Your dad? Cordy's the OG. Cordy's the OG. I am the OG dad. But the character's dad, it may be. Alright, so let's see. Can we swap out this puppet for the military puppet? No? Okay, so my guess is I need to play the piano on certain notes. So we're looking for piano sheet music. May you ask what happened with Impasta Dad? I do not know. I mean, my actual dad does stream, excuse me, on occasion. I don't know when I have to start holding my breath for him, which is an issue. What's this room? Broadcasting room. You know what? Let's go back in here real quick. That's right, I need... Okay, so we need an 8-track. And we need an 8-track, and we need sheet music. I'm guessing we need sheet music. I don't know. I was like, wait. No, as in like the OG dad. Why do you suspect? I am so confused. I'm sorry. I am a little bit tipsy right now. I've got a nice little buzz going on, Puddle. Because that beer I had is 11% alcohol by volume, which is more than most. Oh, in-game dad. Oh! Why do you suspect? Because mom was being abused. So I assume it is... you know, in-game dad. Ooh, what beer? It is... Here, Glow. Here, Glow. It is Foster's Backwoods Bastard. It is ale aged in oak bourbon barrels. So, and this is their description. Expect lovely warm smells of single malt scotch, oaky bourbon barrels, smoke, sweet caramel, and roasted malts. A bit of earthy spice and a scintilla of dark fruit. It's a kickback sipper made to excite the palate. But yeah, no, this is one of my favorite beers ever, actually. It's got a really nice taste to it, and I only need one to get a good buzz. Because most beers are between 4.5% to 6% alcohol by volume. That one's almost double. Because I only drink once a week. I drink one drink on Fridays, and then usually once a year I'll get pretty hammered. Well, I won't say unfortunately, because it's not really a good thing when you binge drink like that, but I did not get my drunk on in 2020 because of COVID. And then I did not get... we're back in the main part of the school. Interesting. Okay. And I didn't get it on in 2019 because I had one drink and my stomach really started to hurt. Turns out I was probably dehydrated from that day of sailing, so. You don't know if it's good for obvious reasons, but that you can't legally drink. No, that's okay. I mean, like I said, I don't drink very often. I drink once a week on Fridays, and then once a year I binge drink after a sailing regatta, so. One of your favorites is Dragon's Milk, which is very similar. I love Dragon's Milk as well. I haven't had it in forever, but I love it. And you can tell I'm excited because of my heart rate. Alright, so there's Wei, the dude who we cut his throat. Oh, it's a puppet thing. Okay, the scene... Is it trying to remind me of something? So wait, she's having trouble remembering she slit this other kid's throat? I mean, this could all be a dream state for all we know, but... Oh. This doesn't do anything, so we need another puppet. Okay, so We are looking for an 8-track. We are looking for some possible sheet music, and we're looking for a puppet. Weirdest combination ever. You know, ooh, that's probably the 8-track. Seems like there's something stuck inside the tree. We found the 8-track. One of my favorite fruity beers, though, because I usually go for IPAs or ales or stouts. Those are my favorites. I think it's actually also another Founders one. It's called the Rubaeus. I think it's Founders. And it's basically a raspberry flavored beer. And it is so good, but it is so bad for my sugar. You're a huge... Porters are good too. Porters are good too. IPA, out of the ones I listed, are my least favorite, but I do enjoy them. Oh no, you can only imagine. Yeah. Kills my sugar, but I love it. So does anyone remember where the 8-track player was? Was it in the main building or was it in the other building? I think it was in this building. But yeah, the Rubaeus is amazing. If you ever see it, especially on tap, I highly suggest it. Time. Broadcast room. Playback devices. Yes, too dark. Oh, so we gotta do it. They're baiting us into turning the light back on is what they're doing. Boop. My God, you don't I was holding my... Oh, I was looking at it, though. I wasn't facing away. Damn it. I was doing good until I forgot to look away. See, you don't even remember? Yeah. I made a good choice, but... Going bowling with your adult skull. Yeah. Alright. Let's try this again. I've only ever seen the Rubaeus in a bottle or a can once. And I should have just bulk bought it at that point. Ooh. There are now eyeballs. Okay. Okay, so this is the room, music room. Okay, so we need sheet music. We have the 8-track. And then we need a puppet. So maybe this will gain us the puppet or the sheet. No, this will gain us the sheet music so that we can get the puppet from the cage. All right, 8-track tape found under the tree containing 4 tracks. This one is labeled prohibited. The contents are probably censored. Just look Rubaeus and it sounds good. It's so good. If you can ever find it anywhere, Glow, I highly recommend it. Is it a Founders one, by the way, Glow? Am I remembering correctly? Damn it, we have to match. We have to match everything. Damn it. We have to learn piano.
I don't want to learn piano.
I'm not coordinated enough for piano. I could play clarinet because your fingers just moved for a singular note and all you had to read on the page was a singular note. Piano, it's like you've got treble clef and bass clef and you need to move both of your hands to hit both of those notes. Possibly multiple fingers at the same time. No, my brain cannot handle that. I am not that talented. And it is beautiful. Oops, not what I wanted. So I have to memorize the melody and come and play it. Okay, so there's 5 notes. This is a nightmare. Because I had to do one of these audio to like puzzles for one of the, I think it was DreadX Collection 2. Oh god, there's so many notes. Da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I have to not hit that. Thank God, that was easier than I thought it was gonna be. A metal sound comes from somewhere in the room. Okay. The cage door is open. Inside is a puppet. Yes, we will take it out. We received the hooded puppet. Puppet found in the music room with a hood on its head. Its attire is strangely familiar. Alright. So if I remember correctly, I go out the door that's all the way down here.
And then once we get out there, there should be a stage for me to put the puppet on.
I gotta go this way, though. I forgot. I gotta go through the portal. That's what I'm calling it. It was a round doorway. What else are you gonna call it? Well, I guess I could call it a Stargate. Wooden puppet theater. I see it often when we visit the temple. There seem to be a couple of props on the theater. Climb the ladder and take a look. We already have done that. Puppet! Oh, okay. That police puppet just blasted this puppet's head off and potentially killed this puppet too. Its head has been destroyed. A visceral scene is what's coming out. Blood? Why am I being shown this violent scene? Because key fell out of the puppet's body. Yes, take it. What do we need a basement key for, though? I don't remember at all. There's nothing this way, right? This just dead ends. Yeah. Okay. I think we're gonna take our potty break here as soon as I find the next save point. Okay, so basement key. So guessing we have to go to the basement. This is now open. Pretty sure that wasn't open before. Can we unlock that for him? Doesn't do anything. Well, we tried. He's the only one that's not freed yet. Aha! There is a door. Door's been unlocked. Good. I feel like we're gonna get chased by the big one again. Wait, thanks for doing this for me. Not at all. I'm always willing to help if you ask. Though I'm sorry to have to drag you all the way here to my classroom. It's okay. My classroom has individual studies now. It'd be a bother if we were there. You know what? I should check this. You're sure nobody else knows about these meetings, right? Of course, miss. Absolutely not. One thing, though, this book list is quite sensitive and material. Please be careful with it. Yes. Thank you for the reminder. I know reading these books could be trouble, but it should be our freedom to pursue knowledge, right? Yeah, I'm with you on that. In fact, I think Ms. Yin also said something like that before. I think you're just like her. You're both courageous and talented. You think we're alike? I can't compare to her anyway. She's the principal's daughter, and they're known to be a family of successful scholars. It's okay. I believe she thinks highly of you. I remember she gave you your work. I remember she gave your work a nice compliment once. She said, strengthen thy wings, the sky's the limit. She really said something like that? Hey, let me ask you a question. I see Ms. Yin and Mr. Chang chat a lot. Do you maybe know what kind of relationship they have? Dun dun dun! A paper bag left behind by Wei. I'm sorry, what? Excuse me. Was that gun just labeled as a fucking reading list? Okay. I've been weak, but you once told me the pen is mightier than the gun. It's a fucking gun! It's a fucking gun! Okay, we've got a gun now. I have no clue what we're gonna use it on, but sure. Possible content warning. Oh, here. Well, at least we have a reflection. We know we're not a vampire. Oh, shit. Ms. Yin? What are you doing over here? As a teacher, I always show concern for our students who are a little rebellious. Remember what you did? What? Have you forgotten, or do you not want to remember?
Just a harmless piece of paper, right? Instead, I had to die. He had to die. And many other students had to die.
Was it you? You just keep causing me trouble. You're driving me crazy.
Sometimes when you trip up, you're never able to get back up again.
How dare you? This is all because of you. You ruined everything.
If you had a problem, why couldn't you have come to talk to me instead?
Shut up! If you were... I didn't click. It just went. I was interested to see what that said, but... Alright, so we've got... Oh, if you weren't here, all would be well. Alright, so we've got 7, 14, 21, 28, oh god, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70, 77, 84, 91, 98, 105, 112, 119 years of bad luck. This girl is fucked. I can do math sometimes. Justice Chang Huang. Mom likes to bring all her worries and concerns to you. Something I think is fruitless, but sometimes there's no one else to look to for help. My hands together in silent prayer, here are my questions. I, Fang Rei Shin, invoke your guidance. Ooh. Ask about love, prospects, or family. Family? I mean, love would be nice, prospects would be nice, but I want to know if my mom's gonna be okay. Will my parents who quarrel and fight have a second chance together? Yang Po, the laughing answer. You cannot cry over spilled milk. Is that so? But that was my family. My mom and that person. We used to smile and laugh together. Then I also ask about prospects. Will I be able to live life by my choices and follow my heart down my own path? Yang Po, the laughing answer. So, I can only face reality obediently and wait until God knows when? Do I have any other choice? I also ask, will I be able to live a simple life with the loved ones and family? Yin Po, the crying answer. Do not seek what cannot be. This was just a humble request. You can be so cruel. Do I ask for too much? Is life just a never-ending bitterness? Or is it all just me? Divine answer. So, it is because of me. That's dark. Youth is hardly ever given a choice, pushed through the grind until their innocence fades away. I've become a wooden horse on the carousel of life, a jumbled mess of lifeless emotion. Infused with frantic energy, I spin even faster. Okay, so that wasn't the end. That felt like a very final end to the game. A radio? Seems like the static in the room is coming from this. Maybe I can get something if I tune it a bit. Were I passing in notes in class again? I was a bad girl. How? Oh, I see. Is it only the one station? There's 2 stations. You know what? This one's less annoying. The atmosphere in the room's changed. Oh, okay. But Papa Bear, welcome on in. A ceramic piggy bank. Round eyes waiting to be fed. So we need a coin. Can we leave? Someone's home. Shit. Do we not want to leave? Oh, damn. This might have been a mistake. Okay, actually, folks, before we start getting into some of this stuff, I am going to be taking a break. Glad it wasn't Catholic school you went to for K and first grade where you could get a spanking as punishment. Holy shit. I forgot that that type of punishment was a thing. But anyway, folks, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, so feel free to get up, stretch your legs, grab a drink, grab a snack, grab a blanket if you're cold. Otherwise, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. I will see you in a couple of minutes. It was telling me I could break the box, so I was trying to break the box, but it wouldn't let me break the box. So I couldn't break the box, and then I died. That's how that worked. I see a very flat area. Woohoo! We're surfing! Was this what I just opened? No, that is not what I just opened. There was blue gates that I just opened, and I cannot remember where they are because I am a Patangus. Exactly. No. How am I am doing... Oh, look, they're having a meeting. Neat. I'm doing all right. Probably open it by removing a screw. I could use a knife. That's not even a Phillips head. That's a freaking flathead. I could use the gosh darn knife. Oh my god. Ethan, use your damn head. Because I don't particularly want to go through all of... Gestures wildly. That down there. We're gonna take the, this thing. Do some cheering. Ghost, ghost, you're our ghost. Show us where you are the most.
Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
Ashley? Fuck off now. Please. Can't wait to kill ya. You know what I'd really love to do right now? Walk around in her shoes like a little kid. Can I please? I just want to walk around in her shoes. Do you know how adorable and kind of creepy that would be as a grown man walking in a super tall lady's shoes that are huge and probably wouldn't fit me? Yeah. Boop, boop. We're just gonna keep booping them with our bullets. Here. Comic Sans. I did Comic Sans for April. Because April Fool's Day. Comic Sans. Haha, haha, haha. Ah ha ha, ah ha ha, ah ha ha. Anyway. I got shark. Shark. Shark! I am a completely normal person, let me tell you. It's with the fact that, you know... Oh, there's an orb! Haha! Orb in the hallway. It's a mare I see.
Good luck, Shepard.
Just as a heads up for everybody here, I'm... Garrus, are you okay? I can't. When you gotta go, open the door to every outhouse in the village in a single playthrough. Okay! Apparently I have to take a shit a lot. It's fine. Sword, well, come on. We just stole the toilet paper because why the fuck not? You have no idea what a fudgesicle is and you're not sure you want to know in the context of toilet paper. So a fudgesicle traditionally, at least in America, is basically, it's not really ice cream, it's like frozen, I don't want to say frozen fudge because that also gives you the wrong impression. But it's like a frozen chocolatey treat on a stick. Now the fudgesicle in relation to the toilet is when you're going poop in an outhouse in the cold. I hope that helped.
There's geth all over the place.
Alright, let's ask about your personal life because I'm nosy as fuck.
Tell me about yourself.
I wake up and choose violence sometimes, and then I get lazy. So it just turns into anger. Lots of pent-up rage. Then we go check out the cockpit. Yeah, it's a cock. Dude, well, shit. Which one's when? Oh, chickens! We've got chickens. Come back here, you motherfucker. Come back here. I need your meat.
I need the meat for the meat gods. And yours too. Come back here.
Alright, let's talk to Ventralis again. I am absolutely loving the redecoration. Ooh. That. My computer did not like that. My computer was like, nope. Okay. Hi, I'm back. Also, Spear, feel free to hit that one again. I heard it as I was coming back into the room. I'm like, damn it. But yeah, there we go.
Holy shit! We'll always love you! I can't believe you did this to me! God damn it! How could you do this to me?
Welcome on in. But yeah, having a clip in the AFK video saying apparently I have to take a shit a lot is a bit ironic for an AFK bathroom break video. Yes, this is true. But it's fun. Can't deny that. Also though, brain work, please. Did I stop in my tracks and sing along? I did. I wish I was on camera for it, but I did. So I actually have an entire folder dedicated to BRB videos so that, you know, nearing the end of the month when people might be sick of seeing the same BRB video, I can pop on one of the older ones from over the past year. And as I add new ones, like once I do the July one, like I have, you know, scenes for January, February, March, April, May, June, July, blah, blah, blah. And then for the year end one. So I can just pop any of them at random if I want to. Or like for my birthday stream a week from tomorrow, when it's going to be a longer stream with multiple breaks, I can put up multiple or different videos for each break easily. So I'm excited. All right. Back to the point and click adventures of our broken home life. Yeah. Let's see. So there's Mom. I feel like Mom's always been a traditional housewife. She doesn't complain even when wronged. I don't really like that.
Give me your fucking money!
Yes. Back then, besides the New Year's, Dad never drank at home. I miss the days when he had jokes and stories to tell. So Papa Bear Spear, how are you? I hope you're doing all right tonight. And this week, I hope it treated you decent. There's no way to go into the past anymore. Okay. Go out the door then? I have absolutely no clue what we're... Okay, here's your fucking money. Papa Bear, thank you.
Here's my fucking money.
I forget I have TTS on 100 bits or more. I know it's there for the subs, but my brain still doesn't want it to be there for the bits for whatever reason. Thank you for the bits, Papa Bear! Alright, what are we doing here? What's this? A glass juice cup. A light switch. We can interact with the photos. Pictures of Mom, Dad, and I. And it should have been me. The eyes have been rubbed off. Oh, that's not creepy at all. Okay. Well, what happens if we turn off the light? What's this supposed to mean? Alright, well, now that my eyes started, a glass juice cup. It glows with dull melancholy. Filled with sadness, has a dim glow. What the fuck? Like, it's not spooky, it's just a what the fuck factor. A strange quote on the door. Meet the right person at the right time. Okay. So we have to meet the right person at the right time. We have a random glass filled with melancholy. Domestic abuse is not a good thing. So we have a glass filled with melancholy. We need to meet the right person at the right time. And we need coins for the piggy bank. Unless we gotta put the juice in there. Which I doubt. We can try. Doesn't do anything. Okay. I didn't think so, but I figured... why not try? Alright. Okay, let's go back into the static. We're gonna save, because we didn't save last time. Then we're gonna check this door, because we never actually went through the door. An old door, door is locked. Okay. So let us go to this one. And we're on the roof. The ceiling, I mean... oh, the piggy bank's broken. A ceramic piggy bank, broken up for one's desires. This is a little weird. There's a puddle of clear water on the ground. I filled it with the melancholy? Okay. Oh, is this so I can track? This is so I can track things. Okay, so we gotta go into that door. Okay. And now this door. I am smart and I didn't even know I was. Smart. S-M-R-T. Yes. And we've got hypodermic needles. Exactly what I wanted to find. A note on the floor. Ad for private investigator. Husband cheating. Comes home late. We specialize in tracking people. Looks like an ad for a PI firm. The store first. That one's unlocked. Okay. What about the other one? Is that one locked or unlocked? PI firm, murder house. What's the difference? I don't know. I'm not sure this is normal. So we are looking. I forgot what we're looking for now. A coin, possibly? Back then, laying in bed, I could hear Mom and Dad chatting through the walls. They had such a bond back then. I don't know when their idle chatter turned into deafening silence. Later, Dad only came home when he got roaring drunk. Mom always huddled in a corner trying to hide her tears. Dude, that's fucking sad. Wait. Oh, there's a door here? We have clocks. Okay, we can't play with that. 3 clocks. None of them are running, but it looks like I can turn the hands. Okay, so we need to figure out times. We need a coin. And then there was something else we needed, right? We need to meet the right person at the right time. We don't know what that time is. And I'm guessing that's what those clocks mean. It's all starting to fall together. Oh shit, slow walking. The teacher's desk. On it are plenty of assignment papers. There's nothing here. What was the point of having this? If... Oh. That was weird. Huh. Interesting. So we need time. We need to meet the right person at the right time, and potentially we need a coin for the original piggy bank. I'm not completely convinced on that one yet, though. Okay, so there's only... Okay, let's go back to this one and see if there's any clocks around that we can peep. Because if there's any clocks, then maybe... Oh! There's no clocks, but there's melancholy face. Alright, so we need 3:30 and... 8:30? maybe? 3:30 and 8:30. Okay. I forget, could we go through here? No, okay. 3:30 and 8:30. We'll start with that. Wait, the clocks weren't in here. They were further down. Wait, I thought they were through that door, not this one. Oh, okay. Alright, so 3:30. Oh. Hopefully it doesn't have to be exact. Maybe it was 7:30. There we go. Maybe? No? Are you kidding me? Like, that sound makes me think it has to be directly on. Is this not what the hands of the clock looked like? Well, nothing in my clues or notes. 3 clocks. None of them are running, but looks like I can turn the hands. I know! Maybe I can turn the power off now? No? Okay, what about 7? Did I do it wrong? I mean, maybe it's long hand, short hand? Hour hand, minute hand? I have no clue. Alright, let's go back, look at the portraits again, real quick, I suppose. And if we can't figure it out from there, I'll look it up. I hate looking shit like that up, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Or that door over there is unlocked. Let's try it. Meet the right person at the right time. So, do we think this is 3 o'clock or 6:15? I guess we can try 6:15? Because I know we've got this, like, 7:30 thing, so maybe 3:15? Alright, I'm gonna look this up. I'm sorry, folks. I just don't want to be stuck on this silly puzzle all night. You miss Lantern Man? I kind of do too. Let's see. It says set the left one to 6:45 and the right one to 1 o'clock? How do you figure that out? That doesn't make sense. Where do you get 6:45 and 1 o'clock at? Sorry, folks. I'm just... Let's see. Don't actually care. Playback speed. Alright, we're gonna skip through this video real quick. Okay, you go. You see. What's this supposed to mean? Oh, that's where it's 6. I got it now. I figured it out. You wanna know what it is? You wanna know what it fucking is? I'll show you. We'll go back to the frickin' other... We'll go back and I'll show you. Yeah, I was gonna say it's the photo directions. It doesn't match the pictures, but I knew the orientation was gonna come into it. I knew it was gonna come into it, but my brain just didn't want to correlate the two. Well, at least I had the hour hand correct on that, I guess. I feel like a complete patangus. Hey, Raimucho, welcome on in. How are you? Alright, so I'm guessing that means the door probably opened. I didn't go too far. So Dad cheated on Mom on top of everything else. One day, Dad came home inebriated and tripped at the front door. Couldn't stand seeing him on the ground all the time, so I went over to give him a hand. Beside the stench of smoke, there was another smell. A faint smell of powdered makeup. Gotta be up at 5 for work tomorrow, so you're winding down. Gotcha. Yeah, if you need to go to bed, Raimucho, feel free. Please do. Yeah, our dad sucks in this game. You're good for another 2 hours, no sweat. I just want to make sure you're gonna be okay. Now they're all in order. Like, my first thought coming into here is, oh, Dad's picture's sideways, Mom is upside down. There's something that has to deal with that. Do I put 2 and 2 together to get 4? No, I put 2 and 2 together to get 56. Alright, this is a bit surreal. Ah, the psychologist at school. Counselor. Boss writes you up for sleeping at work. Why didn't you sleep? Cordy was streaming. Almost fall asleep when you get to work. Keep nodding off at your desk, but not like fully falling asleep. You're doing the whole thing. Why didn't you sleep? Because I was having fun with my friends online last night. What do you mean? Well, I was playing games and they were talking to me via text. You've had to come up with excuses for why you were sleepy after a D&D night? Nice. Sindru, welcome on in. How are you? Also, hi! Those chimes were playing the second movement from Dvorak's Symphony from the New World. I don't know that because I am not very musically inclined, or at least I'm not anymore. I used to be. Not so much. You got lit as fuck and watched streams? Damn, get off my nuts. Right? We received your paper plane. I was truly worried you were still having trouble at home. But it looks like my concern was slightly unfounded. Like the white daffodil, you are innocent, vain, and candid in nature. Perched aside a pond in snow white, admiring your reflection. Being different from others can be a tough way to live. But I think I can understand that feeling. You said you want to learn more about my time abroad. All I can say right now is that my past is rather complicated. Unfortunately, many horrible things have happened on this land in the last decade. Believe it or not, our society wasn't always like this, oppressive and cold. Perhaps we should take a stroll down the boulevard on the weekend. Maybe the chimes were referencing a song called Going Home, which borrowed that melody. You never know. No idea though, no idea what this game is. You only play Skyrim. This is a game called Detention. From what I've heard, it has parallels to some sort of genocide. But it is, I don't know. I want to say Chinese, it might be Taiwanese horror game, side-scrolling point-and-click puzzle, with a very dark narrative. At this point, I think we're getting close to the end of the game, so like, trying to recap is going to be a little difficult. It's not a long game. HowLongToBeat.com says it takes about 3 hours to play. We've been playing about 3 hours total, including last stream, so I already read that. There are things our censored textbooks don't mention, but are definitely worth knowing. You have a handful of shorter games like this on... I have a ton of shorter games like this on Steam and itch. Yeah. My backlog, Sindru. Think of it as this long times 8. And this long is 100. And that's only digital games. We're not talking physical games. Because if we're talking backlog of physical games, then my husband's a collector. He collects things all the way from like Atari, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, PlayStation. Basically almost everything but the Sega systems. We have a Dreamcast. And the Dreamcast games, a couple of Dreamcast games. But other than that, no other Sega system. The only recap you need to know is there's a cool-ass lantern guy who kills you if you look at him or breathe. Yeah. Collected quite a collection of free games on Epic, too. I mean, mine are mostly Steam games I got off of Humble Bundle. So. Back when Humble Bundle was really good. Item received. Paper plane. Toss my worries out and receive your guidance. Where the fuck am I gonna throw this? Cordy played Donkey Kong Country. Thing is, that's one of the things on my when you redeem when you redeem to choose my next game, that spreadsheet is color coded on the tabs. So I'm not sure if I'd actually be able to play Donkey Kong Country. So yeah, unfortunately, most of the Dreamcast games you can find anymore are all sports games. And sports games are kind of shit. Ooh, note. Added to journal, radio station 103.0. New radio stations launched. Heck yeah. Alright, what do we have now? Beds on the wall. All the good sports games are the arcadey ones. I'm actually not a fan of sports games at all, but that's just me. What happens if we turn off the light? Okay. Oh. That one doesn't have a reflect. I'm just turning off all the lights to start. I'm sure there's something else to do with it. Like Blitz and NBA Jam. Honestly, the only sports games I've ever played are Tony Hawk Pro Skater. The knob turns, but the door won't budge. Okay, I have an idea. Follow the shadow in the dark, and then you will be closer to the truth. Okay, so we need to... I think we need to turn these back off real quick. We played Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and then, I played a little bit of a game. Okay. So it's like, follow your shadow in the dark. So we're following the shadow. And then the shadow says to go this way. I don't get it. What happens if I walk past? Yeah. And then it says to go this way. So then we go this way, and then it's like, no, go that way. Okay. So we're going in the right direction. Oh, okay. So we get the shadow to go this way, then we turn on the light, so then there's no more shadow. Ha! Ha ha! We figured it out. Your most sports... Wait, real talk though, who isn't hyped when you heard he's on fire in NBA Jam? I've never played it. Your most sports-oriented game is the fitness game on the Switch. Nice. Announcer in NBA Jam was the best. From downtown. I actually don't know what he sounded like, clearly. Alright, what do we have in here? Father's study is always neat and tidy. He always gave off an air of seriousness, with a little bit of his own humor. I drew this when I was little. It was always kept, even when we moved the furniture around. That little bit of sound in the background there. Ooh, I like that. I mean, I don't like that, but I like it from a horror perspective. Hey, we found a coin. That goes in the piggy bank. Let's see, what else have we got? The theater ticket counter. Doors shut tight. Okay. I can't crawl through that hole in the wall? Why not? That seems perfectly safe. It's fine. Alright, so now we go back to the first radio station. Put the key in the piggy bank. The coin. Put coin in piggy bank? A ceramic piggy bank. Big round eyes waiting to be fed. Okay, so I think now if we go to the second radio station, is there going to be money here now? Ooh. Movie ticket, yes. Okay, so now we go to the third radio station. You love the music. It is very Fallout, just not in English, and that's fine. Anyone ever shut the door loosely? Why they need to say the door is tightly shut? Well, actually, usually when you say tightly shut, you mean it can't open, whether it's locked or it's stuck. Whereas, like, when I go to the bathroom most of the time, I don't latch the door. And we just took acid. Hello. That was a lot brighter than I was anticipating. I usually don't shut the door all the way because my cats will just scratch at the door if it's not left open. So I don't, like, crack it open. I close it gently so they can push it open just enough so that they can get through and no one can technically see me in there. So... Alright, what do we have here? The theater... Wait, oh, I thought we went through the theater door. I did... Oh my god. This is almost headache-inducing. Theater's ticket counter. Good day and welcome. We hope you enjoy your movie. We entered a Jimi Hendrix guitar solo, looks like. Oh my god, it does. That's what a guitar solo visualization of Jimi Hendrix would look like, yes. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. I'm actually a huge fan of All Along the Watchtower. It doesn't matter where I am or what I'm doing. If that song comes on, I boost the sound. Oh, the counselor's taking advantage of me. Do not like. Yeah, I just got the achievement more than a teacher. Let me see, what does the hover text on that say? Watch a movie with Mr. Chang. Yeah. Yup. Okay. Not cool. And he was apparently the one that gave us that deer necklace. The Hendrix Blues album is stellar. Whatever movie we came to see, we aren't old enough for. Yeah, that's what it feels like. I've actually never listened to an entire Jimi Hendrix album all the way through from start to finish. I mean, I've heard a good portion of the songs, but for whatever reason, All Along the Watchtower is like my song. Jimi Hendrix doing All Along the Watchtower was the only Bob Dylan cover Bob Dylan didn't hate. Yeah, I knew it was a Bob Dylan cover, but for whatever reason, that's just my favorite song. Oh, there's a note. Stuff he got famous for were mostly covers. Ah, see, I've heard his original stuff. I love his original stuff. It's just that's the one that every time I hear it, I just crank the volume up. Bob Dylan hated everyone covering his songs, but he actually liked that one, and that's amazing. A search warrant. A search warrant issued by the district court with a list of public officials involved in a bribery scheme. When I went home that day, Father had already been taken away. I asked Mom what had happened. She quietly replied, "Dad's got his hands dirty, but he'll live." Hearing this, I felt as if she was smiling underneath. Ooh, that's rough. Ooh. That's new. Assignment book. We already had that though. Oh wait, no, this is different. A reasonable excuse to enter the counseling office. Oh dear. Oh, is that what? Hold on. Is that how we get into here? Door's locked. Doesn't do anything. What about this? Doesn't do anything. What about this? No. Okay. Well, since we're here, save. Okay. Let's go back to the first one. Like, we've got a paper airplane, but where the fuck are we gonna throw it? This goes to the movie theater. No? No, it doesn't. Hey, Dread! Welcome on in. Oh, an excuse for to enter the counseling office. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything. Wait, can I? No, I cannot grab that. Doesn't do anything. Around my neck, I am sentimentally attached and dependent on it. Toss my worries out and receive your guidance. I have no clue what to do. Just, 6 inches deeper. Anya, welcome on in. How are you, my dear? You are up a little late or up super early, depending on if you've slept yet or not. And thank you so much for those bits. It's a shame he died so young because the stuff he was doing with the band of gypsies was good as well. Yes. Late, too warm to sleep. Oh, okay. What's... I know you're in Celsius over there, but what's the temp over there? What do I do? Can I, like... No? Alright, so I don't think it was this one we needed to be to. Okay, let's try a different channel. It was 75 Fahrenheit today? Okay. I understand you guys are at a higher parallel than we are, because right now in my room it's almost 74 Fahrenheit. And I'm actually kind of cold. But I run cold because of my diabetes and circulation issues. Keep in mind, yeah, you do not do heat in Ireland. Yes, because you're at a higher parallel. So you just don't have quite, I don't want to say heat tolerance that we do, but I think you understand where I'm getting at. This wasn't here before. It was 95 here. You do here. Where, Dread, I forget, where do you live? What state are you in? You're part ginger too, so heat kills you double. My brother's a ginger. One in every generation of my dad's side of the family. And then, like, my grandfather's sister was the redhead of the family in that generation. And then I think she married a redhead, so they had redheaded children. And then one of those redheaded children also married a redhead, and they have all redheaded children. But as for the line that came down my grandfather's side, and not my grandfather's sister's side, it's once a generation. So, like, my grandfather's generation, it was obviously his sister. My dad's generation, it was his brother. And my generation, it's my brother. So... Oh, you're in Colorado now. Okay. Yeah, I'm in Michigan. Today we only hit like 70 something. We're supposed to hit 80 degrees tomorrow. The teacher's desk. On it are plenty of assignment papers. There's nothing here, though. Okay, so what if we do this? Ms. Fang, the counseling process is near its end. I'm glad you're back on track. And hopefully you won't be needing me anytime soon. If there isn't anything else, you should return to class now. I still have plenty of assignments to look at. So basically, he used us and then left. Counseling records. Oh, this is going to be our full counseling record instead of just the torn part. Oh, it's over. No matter what's been written on here, there is only farewell. So... now what? Because I have no clue. What's in here? I forget what all the doors do. Oh, this is our parents' bedroom. And then the clock room. Okay. So we're done in the clock room. We're done in the parents' bedroom. Sorry, my brain is telling me I need to fidget, so I'm playing with the thing. Oh, this is open now. All right, we'll save. This is an altar for praying. Save progress. Yes. Excuse me, I clicked there. Oh, we're on stage. Okay, so I'm guessing this doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything. A glass cup of nauseating color, overflowing with the stench of human corruption. Plates and cups clash against the walls as Father's voice roared through the halls. After a series of curses seething, all that's left is Mother's weeping. Our family was once sweet together, healthy and caring when we gathered. And now, every night, a restless sleep, every morning hard to wake. So it goes on day by day, the anguish digs ever deep. I was shattered into countless pieces, mirroring the crumbling of a familiar world. In a state of ceaseless decay, plunging into a river of despair, floating in limbo for the rest of our days. I've been avoiding your lawn because it's been 95 plus for almost 3 weeks. Oh, is it still growing? Anticipating when we meet, footsteps ever quick and slight, roaming through the neon forest, strolling past the dazzling lights. I've become a little lark, brushing past the pretty flowers, chasing all the playful butterflies. I glide merrily by your side. I've been an actor in our play long before the curtain's risen. Being held is ever comforting, longing for your love embracing. Listening to your many whispers, feeling each other's tranquil breathing. The white deer walked into my grasp. What a pleasant surprise, what a turn of fate, I want to keep this moment in my palms for eternity. If it's anything like yours, it's probably flourishing. Ours needs to be cut, but we just got dumped on like a ton of rain today, so. Yeah, but it's torched in some areas. Oof. All of a sudden, we stopped meeting. You became distant, bitterly, colder than the sun could melt, air around you freezing instantly, and my frozen body's beating heart with each pulse tearing itself apart. Again, I'm left in abject solitude in a house that I call home, in a space I call school. A walking corpse whose mind's without, a sense of loss that's drowned with doubt. It's a big dead spot right in front of the metal shed, so you're assuming the sun is bouncing off the shed and roasting the grass? You know, that's not a bad assumption. Chengming Hui, we need to talk about this. Ms. Yin, it's not necessary to raise your voice like that. Why can't I? What were you thinking going after a child like that? Child? I was already studying abroad at her age. She's old enough to know what she wants. So what now? Will you lead her down this forbidden path? She only needs a push in the right direction, not for you to wrap your arms around her. This is our private matter. It's none of your business. How is it not? You're stuck in your little romance. Did you forget about us? We were already in the same boat. Don't you forget. So the counselor was dating Miss Yin. Oof. And then decides to go after a student. What a fucking jerk. Painful recollection. Let's find a bridge to push him off of. Yeah. My soul is shattered into pieces. I cannot put myself back together and forget everything. I open my eyes and welcome a barren world. So you're having nightmares tonight, huh, Raymuncho? Okay, so is that Dad? I am so confused. Or is... oh, this is years later because look at the state of the stage. So... was that the counselor? So now we're a ghost. You see? Do you see that I'm somewhat... we're translucent here? We are now a ghost. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Our life would vanish, but not our guilt. I am you. Yet you are not me. It's the sin that makes you linger in this realm. Memories, like mirrors reflecting the true likeness of your soul. In a world full of pain and suffering, Fang Rei Shin, what do you fear the most? Probably losing myself. Because honestly, losing family, you probably will over the years because people do die. Dying is scary, but losing your sense of self is, in my opinion, the scariest thing that can happen. Believe that we are all born free, eager to walk on your own path, and afraid of losing yourself. You are me. I am who I am. That's the achievement I just got. Whoa, hello. Okay. So wait. Oh, I can oh, okay. So we can switch between the rays. Good to know. This is an altar for praying. Yes, we want to save our progress. Alright, let's go into the light realm, I guess. Oh, we'll see how this goes. Alright, well that's what, the stairs are this way, but what's the other direction? More stairs, okay. We'll go up these stairs. Door's been blocked by an unknown force. At least there's nothing blocking anything, I guess. Alright, we found the dude. The bonfire of hope is almost depleted, diminishing in the wind. I have no clue what that means, but okay. Some of the book contents might conflict with your everyday thoughts, but the material will help you engage in reflective and independent thinking. Well, let's call it a day. I do want to remind you all again to never mention the book club to anyone else, for that might put yourself and others in great danger. And Wei, I'd like to ask you a favor. Yes, Miss Yin? Is it about the new books? I've already given the list to Mr. Chang. He said the shipping company won't help us anymore, but he'll figure something out. The government is enforcing restrictions on all imports. Soon, the book club might come to an end. Miss Yin, why are things like this? I'm sorry, Wei. There's nothing I can do either. Oh, just one more thing before you go. Mr. Chang never brought us any of these books in the first place, right? I know I can always count on you. Alright, we got a note. Blacklisted to return home for burial. So it's a clipping that says blacklisted to return home for burial. Half a century in exile, blacklisted to return home for burial. During the period of martial law, Miss Yin Sui Han was a wanted political fugitive. She was lucky to evade arrest and left the country only to be blacklisted. She traveled the world fighting for human rights and freedom of expression, but unfortunately died of lung cancer at the age of 50. Her last wish was to be able to return to her hometown. Now this wish can be achieved with the lifting of martial law. Aww. So I think this is loosely based on a true story. I could be incorrect though. Alright, we didn't finish going this way. Or did we? No, we came from this direction. Because we went up the right side stairs. So we need to check this direction. The way forward is the path to your past. However, the road ahead has crumbled. Lead me anywhere, and I will follow you like a shadow. Oh. Interesting. The handle is broken. I can't get in. So if I talk to her, it becomes the world of light again. Okay. What happens? Just out of curiosity. Oh. Oh. The sliding door is wrapped in barbed wire. Interesting. I can't open the door. Oh, God damn it. Can't open the door, so I need to find a door handle? Damn it. I thought I had it all figured out. Okay, I can't go upstairs. Can I go down? I can go downstairs. See, what's down here? Because we didn't actually explore down here. Who can be calling at a time like this? All right. Okay, so right now we can't open the door. We can't go upstairs. So we're gonna go back in here and turn into the Girl of Light. It's so interesting. You're really... Yeah, I know, right? Well, here's the thing. Door handle is broken. I can't get in. So I need a door handle or something. But, like, I can't switch to her when I'm out there. Because that would be helpful, I think. Because, like, Shadow Homie is coming with me. But I can't actively talk to her in order to switch with her. And since I can't really do anything downstairs or upstairs with this person, I might need to find something. Because, like, right now I can't go across. And I feel like there's gonna be something else. You know? It's interesting. Okay, so I can't go upstairs here. Could I go upstairs the other direction? I don't remember. This is interesting, though. Like, I like how the puzzles and the stuff you encounter... Okay, so I can't go up that direction. Well, shit. Okay, well, here, out of... Just for shits and giggles here. Just for shits and giggles, I have an idea. No, I don't have an idea. I thought I did, but I don't. I really don't. I forget what's back here. Oh yeah, that's where... Okay, that was where the book club was. I was thinking maybe I could open the door from here, but I can't. But maybe... Just maybe... Okay. Because she comes with me. So what happens if we go past another set of doors? Fitz!
I hereby promote you to commander of all rebel troops. You have earned nothing less.
Fitz, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub. That's 11 months, my dude. How are you this evening? I hope you're doing all right. Hey, I'm invading your meat hallway. You better like it. Hell yeah. We are playing this bizarre game. Not exactly sure what I'm doing currently. And Meerkat, welcome on in. You're drunkenly 3D printing? Oh no. Okay, so I might have to look this one up again. Let's do a pass downstairs as... Wait a minute. Oh! Now we'll be able to switch. Remember when you enrolled so full of passion? Participating in every school activity, showing off your academic abilities, grabbing the attention of your peers and teachers. Then things took a turn for the worse at home. All the attention quickly turned into unwanted scrutiny. So you chose to escape, to turn a blind eye, or grim acceptance. What did we choose? Did we choose? I think we chose grim acceptance? Because we're gonna go with grim acceptance. You'd like to 3D print eventually. Nice. You're proud that you were there for me. Hallway? If you were there, you know. If you know, you know. You just upgraded, went from a smaller unit to this silly large unit. A trash can? Oh, you're printing a trash can. Oh no. Alright, so we made it through the door. This place is completely lifeless. Even ideas are buried here. Probably 8 to 10 inches or so. Didn't measure. Full send. That sounds about right for you, Fitz. Remember to thoroughly destroy each book and add the spirit money to throw them off. There can't be any intact book pages, or else this would be for naught. Hey. Way? You're closer with Ms. Yin. I heard she had to flee the country overnight. Is that true?
I can smell you.
Thanks, Fitz. Yeah, it's one way to learn. Probably 8 to 10 inches or so didn't measure. Cordy 2021. Hey, I was only repeating most of what you said. I'm not sure. She never said anything about leaving. Unlike Miss Yin, we don't have the connections to guide us to safety. Aren't you afraid? Well, actually, what bothers me the most is, do you know how the reading list got leaked out? Stop asking questions. I'm as clueless as you. Who needs context? Context doesn't exist. Best quotes are... No context is best context, is actually what I was trying to say.
Quack, quack, quack.
Stop asking questions. I'm as clueless as you. Let's just hurry up and finish this. We don't want to get caught. A written verdict from court. A torn piece of the verdict. Cheng Ming Hui district level educator,
I can smell you.
is found guilty with students Wei and others of collusion with communist forces. Chang Ming-hui is to be put to death after the court's ruling. Wei Chung-ting pleads guilty to affiliation with communist forces, reading of prohibited text with rebellious and corrupt thoughts, will be sentenced to 15 years jail time. Oof. Well, that's no fun. So I'm guessing this is when Wei came back after his prison sentence. I think that makes the most sense. Oh, this door is barred by a broom. Snitcher. Remove the broom? Yes. And it just floats there. Oh, things are getting warped. Bum, bum, bum. This is so bizarre. Note entry. Ooh, collector? Hello? Picked up all the notes. Oh shit, we're close to the end then. Excerpt. That time, in fear, forcing herself to breed hatred. Who knew that she would take that leap and leave this world behind? Nary a last word because of fear? Remorse? The reason remains undecided. I was left with a blur of confused thoughts spiraling through my mind. When I saw the sunlight again, things had changed drastically. My loved ones and teacher went to a higher place. She was buried in an unmarked grave, leaving me a decrepit man. Okay, so it sounds like Ray, who we're currently playing as, did jump from the top of a building and not survive, probably after snitching on the book club to the counselor, who was mad at the teacher because the teacher didn't like him dating the student, and in revenge he turned them in because they had forbidden books and shit. Fitz, what did you do to your eye? And now Wei, who was sentenced to 15 years in prison, is finally out. And he's come back to the school after the school's broken down, and he's kind of retracing familiar places. It's funny how all those sentences went together like that. You know what they say about stitches? Yep, snitches get stitches. Can only assume whiskey or sweat infused with whiskey. You're running a 3D printer. It's very hot at your desk. You know what? You're not wrong. I'm sure it's hot as fuck. Alter for printing. Do you want to save? Yes. That's literally all this door was for. It'd be brilliant. I need to stop playing with that. We come back outside and now ways are blocked and everything. That's not a door. There's a note on the cart. So let's get inside and take the note. 3D printer runs at nearly 400 degrees. I believe it. First things first. Before we turn on the light. Okay. Oh, so we have to, like, piggyback this or something? Leapfrog, I believe, is the word I was looking for. Okay, so I was on the wrong side of that. Hold, please. Alright. Okay, hold on. We got this.
In return for your service, I hereby
Joji!
all rebel troops. You have earned nothing less.
Hey.
Hi! Thank you so much for that 15-month subscription. You are fantastic. I love your face. How are you this morning? Also, you're awake. Yeah, wait, I didn't mean to. Question is, why are you awake? Just not able to sleep tonight? Okay. Acting immediately on one's determination, this is the philosophy he believed in. That someone should take fate into their own hands. With you following him, what ideas do you hold? Heat, probably, and not tired. Yeah, Anya's here too, if Anya's still awake. Anya may have passed out finally, but who knows. Anya is in the same boat as you. Sleep when you're dead. I feel that. That is like a spiritual thing. Like, as long as I get a couple hours a night, I'm fine. Yeah, I was gonna say Anya's here. You never sleep, only wait. Yeah, Anya's over there in your general vicinity, Joji, and dealing with the heat about as well as you are. You have horrible insomnia from the Navy. I know, Fitz, and I'm concerned about your health sometimes. Do you follow him? What ideas do you hold? Take hold of your destiny, live a laid-back life, or submit to one's fate. You know what? Take hold of your destiny. Let's fucking go. That is a charming thought. So life has gained a goal. Next to him, you found yourself. You are me. Oh, so I chose poorly the last one, but this one I chose correctly, I think. Live hard, die young. Although you've since learned that it sucks when you forget to die young. Die before you get diabetes, because I would have only made it to age... How old was I? I was only 25. Now you're old and everything hurts and you don't sleep. I was on a walk around the neighborhood with my dad yesterday, and we were talking about how you hit 30 and you hit 30 and everything starts falling apart. Sometimes before, depending on how hard you run yourself. And I mean, we were talking about how the fact that, 30 is actually, I know I need to go that way, but, oh, okay, I can't go that way. 30 is pretty much when our ancestors started biting the dust. No matter how many times this replays, nothing can be unwound. You can never redeem yourself. Yeah, our ancestors only lived to be about 30. Anyone who lived beyond like 40, 50, 60 were revered as the wise old people. So like the human body, I mean, with health, health sciences progressing, we've learned to keep ourselves alive for longer. But our bodies are like, nah, fam, 30's about it. This is when we're gonna start breaking down. If you forget to die young, you'll be really in pain later. Yep. In Anya, I also have sub SFX for those who are subbed. You have 3 screws holding your foot together, 1 bad knee, 1 blown out knee, a hip going, a spinal compression, 1 shoulder clicks, the other pops funny, and your ears go eee, and you don't sleep. Your great aunt lived to like 103. See, for me, my family, the oldest person, as far as I am aware, the person who lived the longest only hit 80. So I'm looking at a life ending anywhere between 60 and 80. If we go by genetics. Found a way to live longer, but we live like we didn't. Yep. Exactly. And I mean, if you think about it, the amount of stress we're under on a daily basis, I'm convinced that that's part of the reason why there are a lot of mental health issues in the world. Because we are under a tremendous amount of stress as compared to our ancestors, who basically had to worry about feeding themselves and keeping themselves alive, you know, whether it be weather or predators. And for the most part, that wasn't a constant stress. Well, now that we work usually 5 days, say 5 days a week, 9 to 5, you have that stress 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, sometimes longer depending on what you do. Sometimes the stress is more. Like, our bodies weren't built to withstand this amount of psychological torment, if you will, and we pay for it. Your nudes. Oh no. Do you have noodles? I want to click on that. I gotta alt tab out real quick so I can click on that. Oh, those are your pins. I think you shared that with us before. Your mom's parents died young, one by accident, the other smoking. Dad's dad lived to his 90s, only died due to the aftermath of an operation. Grandma on dad's side is still going. So, grandfather on mom's side died when my mom was 7. I don't know exactly how old he was. I think he was in his 50s. They had my mom later in life. My nana, which is my mom's mom, died around, I think she was 74. My dad's mom, I think, died in her, like, right around 70, maybe late 60s. I don't exactly know. And then my grandfather, dad's dad, died at 80. And then my mom was one of 4 siblings. There are only 2 left. One died probably in his 30s. I want to say 30s. Complications due to poor diabetic health. Hence, genetic diabetes. That's how I know my genetics are filled with diabetes. And then my mom's other brother died, I want to say sometime in his 50s from esophageal cancer. By the way, my grandmother, dad's mom, made it through breast cancer 3 times, only to die from liver cancer, and she pretty much only drank communion wine. So chances are the cancer spread. So I'm at very high risk for cancer. So, Oni, welcome on in. You think so? That's the most nude anyone's ever seen you. The more mental problems people have, we also need to think about awareness on the problems. And this is true. This is very true. I'm not trying to discount the mental health issues or anything, but I'm convinced that the fact that as humans, we were not built for these things. Yours is dementia.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
You're probably gonna go silly, but you'll get old first. Dementia runs in the family, heart disease runs in the family, high cholesterol runs in the family, Crohn's disease, depression is diagnosed within the family, diabetes, clearly. Parkinson's was what my mom's dad died from. Complications related to that. So I've got a whole host of things. You wanted the meat hallway. Sorry. All right, here we go. Instructor by. This is the book list I mentioned before. I found it on our teacher's desk. Miss Fang. I think it's Fang, technically. The country appreciates your assistance. Did you think finding something to rely on would stave off your fear? One day, however, he was gone, just like that. You've lost everything you can depend on. What choice will you make now? Take him back, calm indifference, quietly accept. Try to take him back, let's fucking fight for it. The instructor's sharp gaze was stifling. You steeled yourself and performed without hesitation. In that one moment, transforming into a pitiless patriot. Easier than you think, right? You are me. Been playing Red Dead 2 today. How's that going for you, Builder? It's been fun. Nice! Oh, here we go up to the roof. Trigger warning. Is it CW, TW? I don't remember. I know I have things. Hold up. Come on. Is it CW? No. Aha. In case anyone's like watching without audio, check chat. Nothing over here. All right. Alright, so we gotta go back down to come back up, I'm guessing? Memories are like a mirror, reflecting the true likeness of your soul. Okay, I can't go back upstairs, so let's go downstairs? Maybe you still want to forget. Maybe you're still afraid. I have absolutely no clue, Builder. I've never played Red Dead. Facing your own aspirations, but not confessing to the truth. I am you. Yet you are not me. Uh-huh. Thank you, Anya. Builder, you can pay your bounty at the train station. Bought a new gun, put engravings on it, now you've got a big iron on your hip. Yeah. Constantly cycling over and over with only the river Sanzu at the end of your journey. Yet the knot of sin still lies unsolved. The bridge leading to Paramita lies in collapse. So the Requiem, with a warm crescendo, welcomes you once again. So basically, I didn't choose all the right things. Is that what I'm hearing? Or maybe I did? I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know if there's multiple endings to this game or not. Welp. Folks. I thought we jumped off the roof. Clearly, not. So I don't know if there's multiple endings or if that's how it always ends, because there are a couple of choices I can make in the narrative, and I think I chose poorly. I've got 4 out of the 8 achievements. See, if I had tried to dial 119 or 110 on the phone, which are emergency numbers, I think in Asia, I would have gotten what made you think this would work. If I found more than 90% of all observation points, I would have gotten outstanding observers, and then there's 2 hidden achievements. So I wonder what the hidden achievements are. Wow, okay. So I like how everything's in, I'm sorry, whatever language that happens to be, and in English. With the exception of that one name that's right about there. Wow. Taipei. Yeah, Taipei Computer Association. Taipei's in Taiwan, so. I've heard of Red Candle before. What else have they made? I think I've heard of Red Candle. Oh, there we go. Everyone loves you. That's an achievement I just got. So, everyone loves you is Ray attending the awards ceremony. So I'm guessing there's a second ending somewhere. Korean, but you could be wrong. Alright, so we're gonna go back to here, though. I'm exiting. Don't worry. There we go. Let's see. Red Candle. Let me bring this here so I'm not looking off way over here. Red Candle games. There we go. Oh, they made Devotion. Okay. Oh, okay, hold on. Sorry, allergies are getting to me. So Devotion was a game that ended up getting pulled off of Steam because of something else. I forget what the controversy is, but I think it came back. Maybe not. But they are based in Taipei, Taiwan. So, let's see. Detention endings. Okay. So I apparently got the normal ending. But I did not get the true ending. What the fuck was going on in that game? Because you were off playing fun cowboy game, then you pop back to see it. There's a lot going on in that game builder. It's kind of hard to explain. How did... I wonder how you get the true ending, though. Interesting. Okay, so I should have chosen to escape, which I did. Pick up the paper from the seat in the center of the room. I did. Choose take hold of your destiny, which I did. Okay, hold on, because I think I did everything that they were asking. See, to escape, yep. I picked that up, yep. Pick up the paper from the tenor. Find yourself in a meeting with the book club. I think I missed the paper in the center of the room. No, in the center of the room for the book club. I may have missed that. Let's see. So I made all of the right choices in the dialogue, but I missed picking up one of the papers. Damn. Oh, no. I didn't make all the narrative choices. So the one that I was supposed to choose to escape, I chose something else. I forget what it was, but okay. So I made one wrong choice. I did pick up all the papers, though, because I did get the achievement for that. Got it. All right, folks. So here's the thing. It's a little too late to start a new game. So, but I have a bunch of games that I can, well, I've got a ton of horror games that we can play next week. I'm just not sure exactly what one I want to go with. I'm kind of thinking somewhere in the realm of we can do Little Misfortune, which would require more voice acting, I think, for me. I'm not sure. That's by the same people who did Frambo. I'm just looking at things I have installed currently. I've also got Don't Knock Twice, which, if I remember correctly, that's a first-person horror, which could be interesting. I've got a whole host more. I just don't have them all installed. So, you love Little Misfortune? Maybe I'll take a peek at my horror games and put up a poll between a couple, maybe 2 or 3. So, Dark Souls 3. Username. Welcome on in. How about no? That's a horror game for a whole different reason. But yeah, I've got under the horror category of Steam, it counts 167. Now, I wouldn't consider all of them horror games because they have things like, where is it? There's one called, like, they have Control under horror. I wouldn't necessarily call Control horror. What else is under here that's I wouldn't consider horror? Deep Rock Galactic. Doki Doki's definitely horror, though. There was something else here. Where is it? Oh, like the Legacy of Kain games are under here as well, which... What? So, I don't know. Like, some of the things they classify as horror, I look at it and I'm like, are you sure about that? Because, yeah, I don't think so. So, anyhow, let us find a raid target to show the love with somebody else. Load Twitch, thank you. Alright, so, let's see. If we want to stick with a horror-esque thing, we can go for some Dead by Daylight. If we don't want to stick with horror, we can go for some Overwatch. Or... that's not who I thought it was. You know what? Do you want DBD or Overwatch? You know what? Let's go. You know what? We're gonna go send the love on over to Acorn. Have I ever played Soma? God, I loved Soma. I loved it so freaking much. So, yes. Yes. Anyhow, folks, we will be live again tomorrow, 2 p.m. Well, here, first things first. I'm all out of sorts today, so Discord, Twitter, 2 best places to find me off stream. Slice of life, going live, post adjustments to the schedule, awesome people in Discord, and promotion of streamers I feel are deserving of your love and affection on Twitter. You were gonna recommend I play it since it's like Amnesia but without sanity. No, I freaking love Soma. That was such a mindfuck. I loved it so much. Anyhow, tomorrow we'll either be playing Ghost Hunter Core, which I think that's the name of the game, Phasmo, or Mass Effect. I honestly do not know. I have a lot to do before stream tomorrow. Like, I'm waking up at 8 a.m., which is something I almost never do on a Saturday, because Sundays during the summer, I wake up early to go sailing. Cheers! Love you too, Lore! So, we'll see what I feel like playing when I wake up or closer to stream time. I'm sorry I can't be more descriptive of what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow, but right now it's like I'm torn because we played Mass Effect last week, but I really want to play more Mass Effect. But we haven't played Phasmo in a while, and Ghost Hunter Core is...
wanna be freaks like us? Keep on getting lost in the rush.
Anya, thank you for those bits. I very much appreciate that. But yeah, we played Mass Effect, but I want to play more Mass Effect. Phasmo we haven't played in a little while, so I should probably play some Phasmo because I like Phasmo too. Or we might try some Ghost Hunter Core. I don't know. We'll see if I buy a game tonight. We'll find out. Anyhow, folks, we are going to send... just live your best life and play Mass Effect. I probably will. Let's be honest, I probably will, but we'll see. If I'm feeling goofy, we'll play some Phasmo or Ghost Hunter Core. So, all right, rating type? Yes, we are rating the wonderful, amazing Acorn Tree Inc., who is currently playing some Overwatch. Give yourself a break from some of this horror stuff. They are super fun. I love them to death. They also do things like play The Sims, they play Darkest Dungeon, they play some chill games, they love Kingdom Hearts. They are just amazing, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I will get to visit them for a weekend in October, so I'm looking forward to that. Yes, I'm excited. So go show them the love. We have a raid message. Top one's for non-subs, bottom one is for subs. Spice them up with any hype or love emotes you got, whether they're mine, yours, your friends, your sisters, brothers, mothers, baby daddies, I don't know. Just, you know, let's go show some love, because Acorn deserves all the love in the world. Anyway, folks, tomorrow, 2 p.m. EDT for Something Saturday. Remember, I love you, and I'll catch you on the flip side.